obviously, this is going to be a non-fungible token, and what that means is things don't spoil. Now, this is the problem: is things do spoil. If you know anything about stock charts, I'll try to draw this your way, and then anyways, yeah, that 7 was a little much of my hand deal here. Even though 10:30 is kind of a nice time if you think about it. And it is early morning now. I've been carrying this with me for years, and I have no money. Well, hold on a second. What do you think of that? There's a reason for it, and I'm going to blame governments, and I'm sure it's the government now. So, they are very nasty to people, especially when they do things. Anyways, this is going to be my token, and this is actually it right here. Now, on the other side, obviously, is what I'm building. And I'm building a coin. So it's going to be a coin. Which, in this case, everybody and their dog probably has one of those. But mine ought to be able to be one of those coins that would be passed by Janet Yellen, and she would say yes. And not one of those coins which she can instantly say today, no, which they need to do that, because there are just too many fakes and liars and cheats out there. And surprisingly, not all governments are good. And a lot of governments don't understand that one bad egg is one too many. Anyways, this is what it is. And this is the token. And getting this video will tell you that there is more information to be had. Now, I am creating coin, but if you go backwards, then you would understand that in 1929 it was a stock market that no one could believe. If you go back to the 1980s, what a wreck things could be, and why. Now, if you want to look at that stock chart that was back there, then you would look at what? That's right, you would probably look at a piece of paper. But see, as the days and ages and time goes forward, you have this 2000 and the, you know what I'm saying? Y2 News, which is what I'm trying to sell here, but I have no money to make the website. So I'm going to make this token. This is actually what you're getting is this video. And this is actually what it is right here, which is on the back of that card I showed you, which was a comment to back something up that was a comment. Anyways, no one likes some comments, and that's the way they are. But if you think about some comments, they change, yeah. Anyways, it's a long story that a bad comment could actually be good depending on how you do it. Let's go back to here. So, pictures of the internet are very important. And I have a bunch of pictures that I want to give to you or sell you. And if you want to look at the pictures, then it would be nice. So these pictures are before the 2008 downturn, and they are pictures of Yahoo and of the internet. And if you know anything about the pictures of Yahoo, you could actually, back in those days, you could pull up a chart and the volume was actually like 3 deep. So you could see 3 different volume levels, and the stock chart. And the stock chart then was a big deal. Now, considering the way digital things go, what good are they if people change them? And I think that's called decay, which is no good and scary considering digital things. So I have all these pictures, like 10,000 of them, on CDs. So they're on CDs. And I have probably, I don't know, 20 to 50 of them. I have a box of stuff this big, all about stock in 2007, 8, 6. 7 for sure, 7 and 8, before the turn down. And they were taken with the camera, click, and then downloaded it on CDs like that. And then the CDs, of course, were saved, and now the CDs may be worthless. While they're put into this time machine called a carton box, so a carton, and the carton box has the CDs in there, which is in a container, and there's some books and stuff in there. I think some comics. I don't know. Anyways, you can buy that box of stuff, which is approximately 2.5 feet underground. So, decay is a problem. The pictures are taken from of course, a big computer screen glass on the front, type board, and you know what a CPU is. Anyways, CPU. There are quite a few pictures, and that's what I'm going to sell. So this next thing kind of goes together. This is the coin that I have put into place. Anyways, this is the my NFC. This is the first time the NFC came out. A little while ago. And my idea at that time was to make money with this and make this coin so you could use it. And you use it just like you throw it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket, and you go up, and then you can pay for stuff with it. And of course, it works anywhere. Do you know what money is? Okay, then it works just like that. You just give it to them, and they take it, and you get your coin back. But they get their money. Anyways, it's a little system, and then on this coin, there's another coin that's on it. It's the called the tipper, I guess, or the whatever you want to call it, which is actually a little like a coin, not a chip. Chips are expensive today. Oh my God, there's a shortage in freaking China, and chips are going out of the skyrocketing, I've heard. And it doesn't look like they're going to be catched up. And they're skyrocketing so much that there's companies like General Motors who got back into the stock game after they got rid of all their employee problems. And anyways, they got back in, and General Motors had to shut down a couple of their plants for a few weeks waiting for chips. I'm broke. I can't even buy potato chips. Whether or not chips are a big deal, this chip is going to be more or less just a coin. You know, it's just a piece of metal, kind of like that. And if Troy's around, tell him if he can pick it up, he can have it. But anyways, no, I really don't know how big a troy ounce is. Do you know? Maybe that's the wrong thing. Leave my troy stuff alone. Anyways, that's what it's going to be, and this is going to be the video to get this done. And of course, I'll tell you later. Maybe I will just buy the video. I wouldn't know what I would charge for a video like this. Of course, this would be the first video, so this might be worth a little more. And I don't want to do it for sales. You know how to do sales, don't you? And that'll cost you $500 million. Anyways, sales are pretty easy to do. Once you start, don't stop. That's not the key, that's the answer, right? So, if you want to hold somebody down, just make them into an asshole. And that has to stop. Let's see, what else? Yeah. You know, this is the problem. These are like... My shoes are out already. Less than a month, not even a month old. What else besides this coin deal might be pretty expensive, so if you want to buy one of these coins, I haven't decided how to do the coin deal. Maybe it would, as an example, buy 100. So you'd send me $100, and then the coin would be worthless, okay, except for the coin value. So the coin value would stay at 100, and then every time the coin does something, like every time the coin does something, then the price goes up. So the coin is $100 and it does something, and then the coin gets $10. So then the coin's worth 110. I haven't quite decided how to do that with the taxes. I was thinking about paying those up front, but the problem with that is some people like to write things off. So it would have to be pay taxes up front. If I could hold the tax amount for 10 years, as an example, then you could buy it and then get the money out. There's a bunch of law stuff in the middle of that. So, but taxes be paid up front is a good deal, so it's done. However that goes. If not, then the $100 that made it $10, well, it's only going to be $750. No, $650. Right, $650. I think it was $650. It'll be $106.50 if the taxes were paid on the $10. So the coin's worthless, and when it moves, then you make money. Now, at the end of the life of the coin, you know, you throw it away. That's kind of how that thing works. So, the life of the coin, though, maybe 20 full years. And how much could the coin actually make is the question. And the coin could probably make quite a bit of money, considering. And that's how I kind of want to do that, but I guess we'll see. I don't have any finances, so I can't put anything together. And the money I have, it's very hard to get a job when you're me. Very hard to get a job. And it seems like I'm thinking, it's like, don't do that to me. Because when you think bad, you can't work, right? And I do not get along with thieves, bad cops, phone thieves, or any other kind of, I want to say assholeism. I do understand that not everybody gets along with my idea, and I'm very stubborn. It's not a good trait to have. But I do hold on to my thoughts as long as I can until they are changed, they're usually changed by a scientific fact. That's how I do that. And a true story is always a true story. And fake ones are probably not for everyone. Unless it's a story time and we're on fables. Let's see. That's my best try. So I'm going to try this. I'm trying to stick this at 20 minutes. It's looking like 22, but yeah. I'm just sitting here. Here's my coffee. This morning I kind of had a little accident. Somebody tried to put me down with that drive-by something. Couldn't even function. Yeah, so I'm really slow, and it's a crime. It's a major crime. Because that's how they put people down or kill people, you know what I'm saying? I don't use the word because they probably don't die, but they're in that position that they don't function very well afterwards. I don't do it, but if I catch one of you sneaky pharmaceutical representatives that are playing those old drugs off as the new drugs, you understand this. Get out. We don't play games with people's lives. And obviously, if you think all the prisoners need to be put down to sleep 24 hours a day, don't believe that either. The prisoners do get out. They're supposed to get out. The bad people don't. But I mean, not everybody will steal a phone. You know what I'm saying?